What's going on, everyone? Daniel here, and welcome to my This Is Us Season 1, Episode 2 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Also, if you guys are new to the channel and haven't seen my This Is Us Season 1 premiere review from last week, it will be in the description down below. As well, over the next 3 months, I will be reviewing over 43 TV shows. This week, we have a lot of new shows that I started reviewing and shows that are returning. Flash, Arrow, Shameless, Ash vs. Evil Dead, Secrets and Lies, Quantico. Check out the channel. I have a lot of content for you guys. Snowden movie review coming soon, Magnificent 7, Deepwater Horizon, gameplays, live streams, a lot more. Check it out. So we begin this week's This Is Us with the 3 kids eating breakfast in the beginning. Of course, Kate, Kevin, and Randall. And Jack has a little drinking problem, man. It's 5 o'clock. He's drinking bourbon with his friend Miguel at the bar. And Kevin is owned by the network for the next 2 years. Kevin's the one that does the Manny. And he quit last week. Of course, the big rage, and he's a YouTube, the big old stuff going on. He quit, and, well, he has the 2-year... Contracts always get you, man. So technically he wants to quit. He wants to move on and do something else, and he can't. The people said that he cannot. He still has 2 years obligated. Randall gives his dad some bus money, and he makes a doctor appointment for him because he has stomach cancer. Kate is not losing weight, and Toby is. So she's kind of, she's very angry, and she's hating herself for it. So she's mad at the weight meeting, and she goes off on this girl that's like, and the girl's skinny too, and she's like, she has problems, and she's talking about it, and Kate's like, girl, you're like 105 pounds, and it's rude, but at the same time, the girl is skinny, and maybe she has problems as well. But it's still rude when you look at it. Still, you are very rude. But her and Toby are going to go to this date with Kevin, or this party. So they're going on a date, but to Kevin's party. It's a Hollywood party. So Rebecca puts her kids to sleep at the, I think it's Mandy Moore that is playing the mom, Rebecca, and she's really, her hair, and she's beautiful, man. Jack is a lucky guy, and he doesn't come home early for that. I'm being serious. If I was Jack, I'd be home right after work and go to my wife, man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Gotta get it on, my man. So anyway, she ends up warning Jack about the drinking problem and saying that I can't do this. You need to pull your weight around here. You need to, it's like I'm the dad around here and you're the mom, basically. So it's like I'm doing all the work here and you're out there drinking with your friend and everything. So Kevin still has to do the show. Kate and Toby are drunk, and she was on the dance floor. Kate wasn't feeling it, and everyone was staring at her. But Toby's trying to get her loose, and he's like, let's get drunk. So Kevin ends up calling Randall, and he wasn't the best brother. And they do show some flashbacks of him being a mean brother and not standing up for Randall at the time that he needed to stand up for him. So they do the big 3 chant, like, it's kind of silly, but it is cute. Like, mom said me, like, first came me, and then it said we, and like the big 3, and they like do the big 3. I guess it's their gang initiation there. So Randall's wife was going to kick the dad out, but because she thinks like you don't have cancer, whatever. She's kind of being a bitch, man. She's like, you over welcomed your stay. I just feed my cat, and Randall comes in. What's going on? So the dad, and she feels bad for it, and the dad's going to stay a little longer. So Jack promises to be a better father and a better husband, and Rebecca visits Randall at the end, which is the mom. The mom visits Randall, her son, at the end. She's older. Mandy Moore's older and has the necklace that Jack bought her. But the thing is, Jack's not with her. It's Miguel, Jack's friend from the bar early on in the 70s when we saw the flashback, or wherever they are, the 80s now, or whenever the flashbacks were. Miguel. So, a lot to talk about there. Another twist ending. Now on to the pros and cons. Now, what I said last week in my This Is Us series premiere review is I said this is my favorite pilot out of the year. And it is my favorite pilot because of the story and the characters, but also because of the twist that Jack and Rebecca were in the 70s and they're the parents of the characters that we're seeing in the modern day. That is a genius twist. And again, the writers surprised me. I love the twist at the end. Rebecca's at the door, and it's like, are we going to see them older? And we do, and we see Rebecca older, but then Miguel, that's not Jack. That's not Milo. So it's everything's going through your head, or you're like, what's going on, man? Well, what is that? But you're thinking, okay, maybe Jack died, because if they would have got a divorce, why would she still be wearing the necklace? And that's kind of, there's many theories you could go with that. Obviously, we'll find out either next week or over the next few episodes, but I love the twist at the end there. Of course, all the actors did a really good job this week. I liked all the story arcs except Kevin's. And I didn't hate Kevin's story arc, but I will get to that when I get to the cons. I really enjoyed the Jack and Rebecca scenes. Both actors did an awesome job from the beginning of the breakfast, and you could see their marriage problems, and then he vows to be a better father and husband at the end, and it's just hard. It pulls at your heartstrings again. Again, I said earlier I love all the characters, but Randall's dad was just funny when he's talking to the little girls, and he's talking about vices and real problems, and then he does drugs. He's just like, where did you get the cocaine? Where did you get the drugs? He's like, well, my vice was cocaine. And, well, where did you get the cocaine? And then the Randall comes in. Hey, oh, okay, all right, let's get to the car. Now this is going to sound a little weird, but hear me out real quick. It's going to make sense in a second. I'm glad that Randall's father is sick, because at the promo last week, the wife was like, are you really even sick? I'm glad they didn't go down the storyline route where he was lying and he's just taking money and he's using them. So I'm glad they didn't do that, because that would have really sucked, and that would have been kind of a predictable storyline-esque then that he gets kicked out. But it was just because he's feeding his cat, and he may be lying, but most likely it looks like he was telling the truth all in all. So I do like Randall's father a lot. Again, just when I say that, I'm glad that he's sick. He's a character. He's not a real character, but I'm saying, I'm glad he's not abusing them, and, he's like, if I overwhelm my state, just tell me. He's putting it straight up, and I like his character a lot. Now, I do enjoy the character of Kevin the Manny, and this ain't a big con. I'm not taking many points off for this, but he does say screw off to the producers. I don't think we see it on the screen. The guy ends up saying, you still got 2 more years, and I'm retiring in 2 years, so make my 2 years easy for me. And leads have been replaced before. Charlie Sheen got replaced with Ashton Kutcher in 2.5 Men, so you could replace the Manny. I don't know why that's such a big deal. To me, this guy looks like Ryan Phillippe. He could be like the Ryan Phillippe of acting. But it's like, he says screw off, but he's still legally obligated to do the show, and he would have to do signing, he would have to do paperwork, lawyer stuff, and all that. So at the end, I think he says he wants to do Broadway, which is good for him. He wants to do it. He wants to move to New York, but he still has to do all this legal stuff. You just can't say screw it and then leave and then not. You would still have to sign paperwork. You would have to do a lawyer. You have to do something like that. They just wouldn't let you go, and then they would need the contract. They would need to do this. They'd have to do that. Blah 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 blah, etc. 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 So I think he's still dealing with that. Hopefully next episode, but I don't think he just leave and go to New York and that's it. He would have to still get all the contract stuff done. Anyway, that was my only complaint. It's a small one. Don't worry about it. But overall, it was a really good episode. I really love the way that this show is written and the way it's filmed. So I'm going to give This Is Us Season 1, Episode 2, a B+. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below to me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You can share this review with your friends. And hit that subscribe button for more awesome This Is Us reviews weekly. Hit that subscribe button to join the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. Till next time, bye-bye.